My curatorial practice is about sharing historical excellence, but this show is about the future. This is about really leading edge world quality research that's happening here in Melbourne right now. My name is Ian Wong and I'm the curator of the exhibition, but my role at Monash is as Program Director of the Industrial Design Program in Suzhou in China. The opportunity to work on Health by Design came from my curatorial practice. I was invited into the space, and immediately when I saw the space, we were going to use a particular part of the wonderful interior in Monash College. But I have a very sort of strong notion of sustainability in my practice, and I also saw a very large media wall. So the sort of initial intention was to utilise those things so that we didn't have to produce a whole lot of physical content that would be thrown out in a couple of days. The architectural interior of the space is such, it's very dominated by a dot pattern above the screen. And that it was a very site-specific response from my point of view. It became the driving force behind the narrative and the identity of the show. There was a very prominent area as you enter the space. And so I envisaged that there would be two large podiums there presenting the major two product prototypes that were in the exhibition. So the exhibition therefore evolved into a mixture of digital and some physical. So I collaborated with July, who are a locally designed and innovative luggage manufacturer, and we created this experience, Now Boarding. And what the intention of that is rather than have lots of other screens with content available in the space, the primary objective here was to make it an on-demand experience for the visitor. So they're prompted by the large screen and full-scale content on the wall. So they might see an ambulance arrive at full scale driving along the wall, or they might feel like they're in an aeroplane because there's almost a full-size Boeing using this massive 18-metre screen. And then they say, okay, well I want to know about that CT scanner, what's that ambulance about? And so then they take the bag and they take it up to the Now Boarding user experience area, which is intended to look a little bit like a check-in at an airport. And you immediately get that notion that you can watch a 3-minute piece of content. So they were the sort of main aspects of the exhibition, large hero physical prototypes combined with this digital content. Welcome to Health by Design, Monash University's Melbourne Design Week feature exhibition presented by Monash University's Design Health CoLab.